I'm Slater McRae. I'll be hosting this podcast. We are Left Wing Fruit. With me is, of course, as always, until he's sometimes in Rio, Lucas Jackman.
Hi, everyone.
Now, Lucas, I have a question for you right off the bat.
Yeah, shoot.
All right. You ever been probed before?
Sorry?
You ever been probed before?
Probed?
Yeah.
Probed.
Yeah. Alien ever come down to your room and probe you?
No, I can't say I have. Have you?
You're one of the lucky few.
So what do they do, Slater? They beam you up?
They come to you in the night. You can't move.
Yep.
They come through your door.
Okay.
Start playing trap music.
Like good or bad trap music?
It varies from artist to artist.
Okay.
Their head leader is called Lil Mayo, and he kind of just shows up and he kind of does his thing. He lights blunts in your room, and you're like, "What? Why are you doing that?" And then he just he doesn't say much, right? So he just kind of looks at you.
Yeah.
And then they take you to their ship. Well, I thought it was going to be a ship. Turns out it was just a beamer. And he drove me to a club.
What color beamer?
A black.
Black beamer. Okay.
10 windows.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. They started driving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next thing they started
speed limit or
absolutely
they go
not.
a little faster.
They're slow riding. Slow riding.
Slow riding.
Yep.
Okay.
You can't really see out the windows. Too much smoke going on in the car.
Yep.
You keep driving, and it's a pretty crazy time. They take you to a club. You bring you in the back of the room. They give you this purple beverage with ice in it, and make you drink it. You can't remember anything. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Is that your last night? That's what happened last night?
Oh, this happens about every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday? All right. That's Ruth.
It's quite Ruth.
Yeah, so welcome to the podcast, everyone. Yeah. So we don't really have a topic today, but we have a few things to talk about, including probing.
That's probably the most, that's something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, we need to address that because it's a real issue.
There's actually a fund going on, www.stopprobing.org. You want to go check that out?
Yeah, Slater created that page. Yeah.
It's really weird. We get a lot of donations from Rob Schneider specifically. It's kind of odd.
Yeah, well, his career is kind of going nowhere, so he's got to invest in something.
It's not really an investment. I think he's just
supporting
really
the cause.
Scared.
Really supporting the cause,
He should be scared. I actually thought he was one of them for the longest time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's what life throws at you.
What did the aliens look like? Just curious.
Short, kind of like yellow, greenish, big black eyes.
Yellow, green, big black eyes kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bald.
Bald.
No hair.
Yeah, he had a toque on though.
A toque.
Yeah. So and a hoodie and sweatpants.
He's like a gangster.
Alien. Dude, he just rocks his own style.
He's just a chilling alien.
He's just there. He's just there to just.
Was it just one of them that took you?
Yeah, it was him and his little homies just kind of riding in this beamer.
Ah.
Yeah.
And did the homies look like him too?
Oh yeah, they look like him.
Yeah. Short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black eyes.
Got 4 little long fingers.
4 long fingers.
Yeah.
No thumbs.
You can hear it like that. Yeah. The fingers near your microphone.
No thumbs though.
I mean, if you count one finger is the thumb. It's really long. They're all the same length. They're just kind of like grappling. You ever
how would you grab something? How would you play handball with 4 fingers? That'd be really difficult.
Just wait till you're pro. You can ask them all these questions. So let me tell you something about this week. There's literally garbage going on. Just nothing really happening for topics. The Earth is just boring. I think North Korea made nukes or something. I don't know. That's practically
typical thing.
Typical, just whatever.
Yeah,
bull crap.
So there's a high likelihood that this podcast is probably only going to be 20 minutes. If that. Yeah, if that. We do have a few things to talk about, but there's really nothing too exciting and too big happening in the world. But we're going to try and do our best. So, for one, why don't we because there isn't really any news going on, there's a lot coming out this week. There's a lot of different movies and games and TV shows coming out, especially TV shows. So we're going to do this right now. We're going to do Out This Week, which is our weekly sort of segment where we talk about everything that's coming out in the world. So, in movie news, we have The Magnificent Seven hitting theaters this week.
Is going to be Oscar worthy.
Yeah, I'm not too excited for that one. Chris Pratt, man.
Is going to do
Denzel
some real
Washington.
goofy, funny things. Denzel's going to throw stuff and be angry. And
Yep.
I don't know. Is there anyone else that's like...
I don't even know who else is in the cast. There was one other big name, I think, but big to an extent. Big enough that it's a Hollywood actor, but small enough that I forget who it is. Anyway, also out this week, we have the movie Storks, which is an animated movie with Andy Samberg and Jennifer Aniston. I have no idea what it's about. I have
Imagine
no
it's
idea.
about storks, the bird.
Oh, really? The bird?
What other stork do you know of?
I don't know, but like you think of like the movie The Croods. They're like, what is a crude? I don't know.
No, but a stork is a real animal.
Okay, so moving on to games.
No. You can't just go... You tell me you don't know what a stork is? What's a stork?
I know a stork is the thing that brings the babies in the little...
Okay.
They fly.
Yeah.
They're like a swan-like thing, but with a longer beak and a longer body. Kind of like a crane, almost, but they're a stork.
I would have gone with crane. Way before swan.
Well, they kind of remind me of a swan. But anyway, they carry the babies, they flap their wings bird. And everything. Thanks, Slater.
You're welcome.
Also out this week in gaming news, we have Destiny, the Rise of Iron expansion pack hitting stores September 20th.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Destiny. Pick that one up.
Do you think Destiny is still like a thing? Like, do you think a lot of people still play Destiny?
I think Destiny died within the week, and right when I saw it, I was like, I'm not gonna buy it.
I bought it. I played it for a couple months, and then like
I'm very bad buying games. I'm very particular.
Oh, are you?
If they don't catch my eye off the first trailer, I'm like, I'm not gonna get it.
Off of a trailer?
Off a trailer.
See, not even gameplay, not even reviews, not even nothing. It's
no,
trailers.
I'll see the trailer and I'll be like,
what if
I might pick that up.
What if they have like a bombing cinematic trailer, but the game sucks cock?
I mean,
example, Assassin's Creed.
I've never bought one because I knew I was bad at it and started playing it. I was really bad at it. And I was like, hey, I don't want this game anymore.
Is there any games that are coming out that you're excited for? Just curious.
Honestly, the only thing I'm really excited for is just new VR stuff because everything else that's coming out right now is just practically the same old crap. You know, there's like a COD game. Battlefield 1 apparently it looks
looks pretty cool.
So
I'm excited for Battlefield 1.
Might pick that up in stores. Not September 20th though, because
I think it's only coming to new gen consoles though. So
yeah, so I'm gonna pick up one of those too.
Oh, you're gonna pick up a new console? Do you think?
Oh, dude, I'll pick up like a VR before I pick up a new console.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
So 5 years from now, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna upgrade.
Yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Also, we have a bunch of TV things, so I'm gonna go day by day. So Monday, the 19th of September, we have The Big Bang Theory. Its new season starting up
it's gonna be shit. Okay.
As well as Gotham.
Also gonna be shit.
Its new season starting up, as well as the show Lucifer.
That's the name of my cat. It was also a shit.
That's also coming out on Monday. On Tuesday the 20th, we got Brooklyn Nine-Nine's new season.
Won't be as shit.
We got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Probably shit.
We got Scream Queens.
Most likely shit.
And New Girl.
Very much shit.
All airing their new seasons. Wednesday, September 21st, we have Empire, the new season coming out, which I'm actually kind of excited for. Lethal Weapon, they're making a TV show out of it, which I think... Yeah. Like, why do we need that? I don't know.
Oh, they're actually, I saw an article saying they're making someone's trying to make the Warriors movie.
Really?
They're trying to make it a show.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could actually kind of see it as a show.
Yeah, no,
that'd be kind of cool. Kind of be like The Outsiders.
Warriors, come out to play.
We also got Modern Family's new season hitting cable this Wednesday, September 21st, as well as Survivor's new series season.
I haven't seen Survivor in the longest time. Once I figured out that's the same shit every year.
Yeah, I always watch it just because it's like easy to watch. You don't really need much thinking.
Not the worst reality show out there.
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not. We'll talk about the worst one after we finish this segment. Then Thursday we got The Blacklist new season and Grey's Anatomy new season. Then on Friday the 23rd we got Blue Bloods,
Garbage.
Hawaii Five-0,
Also garbage.
MacGyver.
What?
MacGyver? Like they're doing a new TV show on MacGyver.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it's coming out. And then Van Helsing, which airs this Friday. It's a new series. And our friend Ryan, just a little shout out, our friend Ryan Siemens, he worked on that show as an extra, I think, or he might have even acted in it.
I'm actually not sure.
I'm not too sure. I think he was doing like stunt work or something like that, or like extra work. But I know he was on the show, which is kind of cool. So I might actually watch it just to see if I can see my buddy. Also on Saturday the 24th, Star Wars Rebels airs its new season, which actually apparently that show is doing
I've
pretty
heard
good.
some good stuff about it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I would go and watch it. I don't like that. Like
Animated Star Wars for me is kinda...
I like animated Star Wars. I don't mind it. It's just the way they animated this one's.
Yeah, the animation for this one's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of like really
Blocky.
weird and blocky and cartoony looking. I guess that's what they were going for. Like, it's their style, but I wasn't a huge... Like, it didn't really draw me in particularly, but I might check it out just because it's been getting decent reviews and it's Star Wars and I love Star Wars. So, and then on Sunday the 25th, Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, Once Upon a Time, and The Simpsons all air their new seasons. So yeah, that's what's out this week. And now let's go back to that. What do you think is the worst?
Probably Big Brother is probably the worst. Well, actually, no. Bachelor and Bachelorette is pretty up there, but pretty much Big Brother is probably the worst.
Speaking of the Bachelor and Bachelorette.
What? New season? Or you just started?
I was watching yesterday night. I was watching Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh,
it's basically that.
God, yeah.
It's basically their spin-off of all of the rejected bachelors and bachelorettes. They all go to this like beach paradise place and all mingle and they try and fall in love. It's actually one of the funniest shows you'll ever watch. It's so bad, it's good.
I watched the full season of Jersey Shore, so I know what bad is.
Yeah, Jersey Shore is.
I can't imagine what kind of garbage that show would be.
Oh,
Bachelors in Paradise.
There was this one guy that got like super fucking drunk in the first episode, and he was like threatening to murder everyone, and then they had to kick him off the show.
Wait, was that dude with the mask?
No.
I just remember someone.
There was a guy with a mask?
Someone told me like some dude showed up to like Bachelor with a mask.
Oh, that's weird.
So weird.
That's weird. Would you? Okay.
No. If you're already going to ask me, I would say no. No, I will not go on Bachelor. No, I will not go on Bachelorette. I don't care if I'm the if I'm the like dude who has to pick. I'm not going on that show.
I was gonna ask if you would ever go on any reality show, but
absolutely not.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
I'd want to do Survivor. I think Survivor's kind of a cool game.
Yeah, dude. Just go on there. Hi, I'm Lucas. They're gonna tell me when I get to leave, but yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is that actually
Oh, it's definitely predetermined.
It's like predetermined, but like, is it all scripted? Like, is all the lines and everything that you scripted, or is it all like?
Do you really think that these people go there and like have these conversations?
Well, no, I don't know. I find it kind of weird because I'm a film student and I should probably know what's fake and what's real and shit like that.
I hope so.
But I watch Survivor and there are parts of Survivor where I'm like, that has to be real. Like that has to actually like have happened. You know, like the people getting medically evacuated and shit like
that stuff's real.
Yeah, so like they can't plan it all out necessarily then.
No.
Like there was an episode.
The only thing that's the same is they just drop them off at the same beach and like, oh, this year they're in like Fiji or this year they're in Panama or something.
Nicaragua.
Oh, really? They all have the same ocean and sandy beaches?
Yeah. And the same stock footage too. They always have like the crabs walking on the sand and the like little spider catching the fly.
Yeah. Except the only difference if it's a different season, they have like different random background noises.
Yeah,
like they have like I think like there's Africa one. They had like some guy like just stuff like that. Like
they
so
bad. They had one recently. It was like Comoan Islands or something like that, and it was some guy in the background that was like, "Hi."
They're running out of islands. Like they really are. They're gonna be like, all right, next time on Survivor, we send them to like I don't know.
PEI.
Not even.
Gotta survive the cold.
Fuck.
That
Yeah.
actually be pretty interesting.
That'd be a garbage.
I'd watch that.
We'd send them to Antarctica. Well, no. Watch a better version. Actually, yeah. I don't know if you count as a reality. Yeah, I guess you count as a reality show. There's a show called Alone on Discovery, or I believe on one of the
National
Science- I
Geographic,
think
or
it's that.
something like that. Some bullshit.
yeah.
Okay.
So practically, they send these people, like 10 people. 10 people. They send 10 people to northern BC on the island.
Yeah.
Where they only get 10 items, and they have to survive. Whoever survives the longest wins.
But they get to choose their items.
Yeah.
So it could be
It's only-
anything.
It's only 10 items.
But does it have to be items that they own already, or can they just choose like, oh, I want this, I want this, and I want this?
They'd have to get it.
Oh, they'd have to get it themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do they win?
I think it's like, I don't know, some amount of cash. I want to
Okay.
say 100,000. I
Some
want to say
kind of
more.
money. Okay.
But like, I think like the one guy, he lasted like over a month or like 60 days? It was something. It was
Wow.
a long time. He was out there, and
Do you know what he brought?
he brought. I don't know specifically. You can look up online. They have a list of the things that each character, each person brought.
Yeah.
But they're just left with a bunch of camera equipment, and then
Oh,
guys
are
who
they like recording it themselves? Or
yeah,
is there a
they're
camera crew
alone.
up there?
So
Oh,
they're all
alone.
separated into different places. And the
hence
show's
the
called
name
Alone. Yeah.
Wow.
So they're there by themselves, and they have to. And that's the thing. Like they can survive all they want, but once they're alone, like they start losing. Like near the end, like some dude just starts losing it, and
Well,
like
yeah, you've got it.
he's got a radio that they call in if they don't want to be there anymore. Also, they actually I think like every couple weeks they have medical checks, so the cat crew's member would come back, check on them, and like I guess replace footage and whatnot.
Totally.
But yeah, I don't like they've seen like bears, wolves, stuff like that. Like, yeah.
That's sick. And what channel is it on again?
I
Sorry.
want to say Discovery Channel,
Discovery
but
Channel?
you know
Okay.
what? It could be completely wrong. It's one of those channels.
I'm gonna check that out because that actually sounds really interesting. Like
That's a real reality show.
yeah, that
Like the garbage survivor.
that kind of stuff sounds a lot cooler to me. Like those kind of reality shows.
Real.
I also like the reality shows too, where they don't just give out cash, because I think it's always a retarded thing when they give out cash, because you don't get the cash up front.
No.
Like no one understands that when they're going into it. You don't get the cash up front. You get it paid over like 25 years. So really, the $1 million that you'd be winning isn't a whole lot. It's like
Actually, I just wanted to say one of the guys actually he lasted. He didn't even last the full day, I don't think.
Oh.
One of the guys.
yeah, that'd be me.
He's kind of like, that'd be you.
Yeah, that'd
I'd
be
say
me
that'd
for
be
sure.
you.
Yeah. Sorry, going back to the money thing. That's one of the things that America's Got Talent. I like the show, but I think it's stupid because these people.
Well, that's almost every reality show they don't get.
Well, yeah, but America's Got Talent. It's one of those ones like Survivor. You have the people where the oldest Survivor competitor, I think, was like in his 60s or something like that.
think that's right.
So you still have the time to get it. Whereas on America's Got Talent, you have people that are like 90 years old, 92 years old. Like there was a grandma that made it to the finals one year. And I think she was 93. She was a comedian. But if she won that money, she's gonna get it over the course of 25 years. She's not gonna live for another 25 years.
No.
So she's not gonna get the whole $1 million. Like that's just stupid. Like she's probably gonna be alive for, like, knock on wood, hopefully like 10 more years, if that. But
She's got some fire in her.
yeah, she's got fire in her for sure. But like 10 more years, you're only gonna get like a portion of the money, and then where's the money going? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like sure it'll go to your family, but like, was it really worth it? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's just people chasing their dreams, and I guess that's kind of cool. Like this year, talking about America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent actually just wrapped up this season, and this year,
Shout out to Tape Guy.
yeah, Tape Guy.
It's
Was
the only
pretty cool.
audition I watched because I don't watch that crap.
The winner this year was a little girl who was 12 years old, and I swear to God, she's the next Sia for sure. Like
Sia.
Sia, whatever. Potato, same shit.
Don't you dare disrespect her. Sia is one of the greatest artists of our generation. I am a rock. I don't listen to mainstream music very much. She's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, you
I
like
will
that?
crank that stuff.
like that shit?
Chandelier, Elastic Heart,
Yeah, fair enough.
Cheap Thrills, man.
Yeah, well, you should check out this girl that won. I don't remember her name. I'll put the link in the description for the
12-year-old
audience and
American.
But
God,
but this
shit.
Yeah, America's Got Talent. This 12-year-old
She
girl.
can sing.
Her voice reminds me a lot of
Money goes, don't
Sia.
get hurt.
Sorry, Sia.
Yeah.
But
You can see you leave my house because you disrespected her like that.
I apologize.
She's a goddess.
I apologize. But
I haven't seen her face before.
I think that this little girl definitely deserved the money and stuff like that, and I think it's smart for like younger people to audition because if you win the money, you get the money. But
practically don't audition unless you're like 20 or younger.
Yeah, I think it'd be better if they, with all these reality shows, they didn't give out money. They gave out like a prize. Like you get like a house, like you get like a penthouse or something, or you get like a record deal, so you can make your own label for these singing shows.
They do that for The Voice.
Do they do that for The Voice?
I think for The Voice, it's either that or they get their own show in Vegas.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
that's
America's Got Talent. They get their own show in Vegas, and they get the $1 million.
Yeah, no, The Voice. I think they just get their own record deal.
Yeah, I never got into The Voice. Did you ever get into The Voice?
Kind of.
Really?
That was nice.
Did you watch it? Like,
yeah, I like the idea better. I liked it better than American Idol.
Yeah, I grew up with American Idol, and then when The Voice came out, it was when American Idol was kind of pittering out, and I was kind of done with that whole singing competition show idea, so I just never watched it.
So you watched America's Got Talent?
Yeah, so instead I watched America's Got Talent, where it's practically singers and dog acts and magicians and all that. But it's always the singer that wins. That's the bullshit thing about America's Got Talent. Yeah. It seems like it's always like from the very first season that I watched, it was this guy named Kevin Skinner. He won, and that was I think season 5 or 6 or something like that. And then right after that, it was another singer, and it was another singer, and it was another singer, and it was only like I think 2 years ago that
who's your favorite Survivor
ever, like all time Survivor?
All time.
Oh,
I just remember from what I've watched.
Yeah, I really liked Ozzy. I thought
you would say that.
I thought he was really good, challenge wise. I also really liked I like Boston Rob. Because I thought he was...
That guy's literally the definition of a prick. That guy's an asshole.
I like Boston Rob. And I also really liked Sash the 1 year that he was in. He was only in 1 year, but he like...
I remember that one dude, James, always came in, that huge black dude, and he always lost.
Yeah. Wasn't that the season where they were in China and they had...
Dude, I don't know where they're... It's the season where they're on a sandy
Yeah, they said they
beach.
were in China. But they had this one competition where they had to like... hold their body weight on these little like rolling pin things, and they had to balance themselves, but if they like lost their balance they would roll off because like they would land in like a mud pit. And the James guy, he was like he's this big black guy, right? I think he was like a football player or something, or like
I think he was a grave digger, I'm pretty sure.
Oh really? Oh okay.
That was his profession.
He was pretty fit and big, but anyway, so he's on this like thingy, and it's like this tiny little rolling pin that he's trying to hold on to. And I remember watching it because he kept making all these little noises. He was like, "Ew, unga, unga, oh."
Wow, that's nothing how that he sounds.
No, he's doing all these weird little voices. Trust me, I'll put the link because there's a video. I'll put the link in the description. He does all these weird voices, and it just made me giggle.
I mean, sure, okay.
I don't know what that really had to do about anything. I just wanted to say that I remember James and I liked him. He's a good character. He's a good guy
From what I watched and what, I mean, I didn't really enjoy the show, but what the one guy I always enjoyed was Rupert.
Oh yeah,
always loved Rupert. Just going nude fishing with a spear.
I liked him in the earlier seasons, but then they brought him back for this like this loved one thing where it was him and his wife. Oh. And everyone was excited because they were like, "Oh, Rupert's back!" And it actually drew in a bunch of like big audience. And then all of a sudden, in like the 3rd episode or something like that, his wife was supposed to be sent to this like Redemption Island or something like that, where she's isolated alone. And then he gave up his spot for his wife, but then as a result, he ended up getting knocked out.
Yeah.
And so he's knocked out in like he was like I think the 3rd survivor knocked out or something like that, or maybe even earlier than that. And then everyone else, like all of the people that were watching to see Rupert, just stopped watching, and the ratings like plummeted. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a rough season. I think that was like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I think the dumb thing about reality shows too is that they always, Survivor and specifically because I watch Survivor and I know that it does this, they have a season in the spring and a season in the fall.
Same place though.
Yeah,
exact same place.
Yeah, it's like end of spring they do one right before summer, and then they do one at the beginning of like school season, and then it ends before winter, like Christmas time. So in other news, we got the Paralympics going on right now.
I haven't watched a lick of that. I haven't kept up to any of it.
I haven't seen really any.
I didn't watch much of the Rio Olympics, honestly.
No,
it
wasn't really.
No.
It was like one of those Olympics where
I watched the events that mattered. And
like Bolt and Phelps and stuff like that. But apart from that, I think this Olympics was like for me it was great because I was down there. But for audience members, I don't think it was the best Olympics. There definitely
Canada shit the bed.
Well, we shit the bed in the things that we always do well in, like rowing. We shit the bed in, and like other things.
It wasn't their fault when they were rowing. One of their paddles hit a dead body. Like, damn it! Oh, God. Rio.
God damn. No, but so talking about the Paralympics here. Paralympics are going on. I haven't watched a lick of it, but
we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it because there were 4 Paralympians who ran the 1500 meter, and they beat the record of the gold medalist in the regular Olympics. So 4 athletes that are Paralympians beat the time of
were
the
they,
gold medal.
Did Olympian. They run on? Were they on those like stoat things that
like Pistorius had? Like,
yeah.
Little, I don't know.
Oh God, that's the guy. We have to
I don't think so.
To.
I think one of them was blind. One of them had some like mental disability, and then the other 2 I don't know. But I'm pretty sure one of them was blind because it was this Brazilian runner who they were advertising when we were down in Brazil when the Paralympics were.
I'm gonna go off on a rant here.
Yeah, go off.
So, in my grade 12 year, it was grade 12. I was I usually ran the relays. I was the starter in the 4x400 meter relay, and it was all jittery, like just big. This was the finals, like this was huge. Start going. Fastest race of my life.
Wait, let's role play this. So
I'm freaking out.
You're on the line.
I'm on the line. I'm
the gun's about to go.
Yeah.
I'm the guy. I hold up my gun.
Yeah, but he's sounding like
No.
This is on your marks.
Oh, I dragged it out.
Set. And then so then I started going. Fastest race of my life. I think it was the first. I was either first or the second one there, and like handed off to Aiden, which we've had on the podcast before, and then I started running, and like I realized after I handed off, and I was just dead tired that he just stood there, and I looked behind, and I was like, Aiden, what the hell are you doing? And I was just like, and this official came, he's like, sorry everyone, I'm sorry, we had to stop the race. Now I don't know if you've ever sprinted 400 meters before. It's the full length of the
full length of the track.
But you're sprinting as fast as you can the entire way, and you're dying on the ground, and someone tells you, oh yeah, by the way, we had to stop the race because these 2 this dumb idiot in the first lane didn't hear the gun and didn't move, and so everyone ran, and except the guy in the first lane stayed there because I guess he didn't hear it, and so everyone's like, what the heck? And my track coach, we had 2 track coaches. One, it was a dad and the son, and the son came, and he's like, what the? He's cursing, he's yelling, like his dad's like, okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Smith. So practically there wasn't an official to stop the runners from going further, so they just let them carry out the race. And they gave us 20 minutes to recover. And I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm going to be okay. But then, like, what ended up happening, what ended up happening, though, was, like, they throw on hoodie. They threw, like, my buddy, like, Clovis, he threw a hoodie on me, and, like, everyone, like, laid me down. They're like, here, have water. And, like, they're rolling out my legs and stuff. So I felt like a pit crew on a NASCAR. Just, like, I was like, what is going on? And, like,
you were the car. They were taking care of you.
We started running, like...
Gotta change your oil.
So we're getting ready again, I'm getting ready, like, I feel my hamstrings about to explode. Like, oh, this is great, I'm just going to run this again. And then, like, I don't know, I was just so angry. And I looked to my right I was in lane 7, I looked to my right at lane 8, and they're like, hey, you ready? You ready to beat lane 1? I'm like, yeah, fuck lane 1. And, like, I'll tell you the school. Earl Marriott. Fuck Earl Marriott. Yeah. Screw those 2, screw the runner, and screw the guy behind him who's supposed to take his blocks, who didn't say anything like, oh, dude, you should probably run. and screw the officials for not doing their job.
I think,
Ended the day with a faster time than I did the first time because I was so pissed off.
Attaboy. I think the dumb thing about your story here is that the guy's in lane 1 and the gun goes off and everyone starts running and he's the furthest back from everyone else, so he'd be able to see everyone running. He'd hear the crowd cheering. He'd hear everything. What's he doing?
And it's not even that. It's just they could have said lane 1 disqualified. That's all they could have said.
They should have done that.
They should have done that, right?
That, yeah.
Nah. Screw that.
That's dumb.
You know what pisses me off the most?
Did they?
They came 7th out of 8.
Oh, that's stupid. Where'd you guys go?
We got. I believe we got bronze. Yeah. No, that year we got bronze.
Okay.
No. I think we got silver.
Was this 2000? Was this grade 11?
2015.
Okay.
In 2011 we got.
2011.
No, sorry, 20. Sorry,
20.
20. Yeah, grade 11 we got bronze, and then I think grade 12 got silver.
Yeah,
and then
this year grade 12 was the year. Grade 12 was the year that we had our convocation ceremony, and everyone had to wait for the track and field athletes because they were at provincials and they were dumb because they scheduled the convocation.
We were dumb. We were dumb.
They scheduled the convocation ceremony on the same day as the track and field provincials, which is stupid. And so the majority.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened here.
Yeah,
I experienced
what happened here, Slater?
So there's this 4-hour convocation ceremony where we were supposed to walk across the stage,
and they
missed. I missed. We all missed 3 hours and 40 minutes of that 4-hour convocation because we were running this race, and then we started going. We ended up wearing our spandex and track gear under our gowns. I wear my pink socks and sandals to convocation. Shook my principal's hand. I was like, all right, but I guess he had to prolong it and he had to stall so we did that, and thank God they're here.
The reason why they were stalling too was because one of the biggest awards they were handing out that day at the convocation ceremony was going to one of the track athletes. It was the big athletics award or something like that. And the one track athlete, Callum Pilgrim, who was at the track, they had to stall for her because she was going to win something. So they kept our principal kept telling jokes and really dragging it out. Yeah. Everyone was sitting there why are they dragging this out so long?
And next thing you know,
they come in and they're like, yeah, and our winner, Callum Pilgrim, come up to the stage, and everyone's like, yeah, and then Callum was just like, okay, sure. But it was such bullshit. I was pissed at the track athletes.
It was not our fault.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, I was pissed at the track athletes because it took a lot longer than it should have because we were waiting for you guys.
We ran a race. We were done.
Oh, I know, you guys killed it. You guys killed it for our school.
We had to get medals.
Yeah, you killed it for our school. I'm not.
We drove. We were a city 2 cities away.
No, I know. I agree. That's great. Good for you. I'm happy you guys showed up, and I'm happy you guys made it and everything like that. And I'm glad you guys placed and everything. But I was just pissed.
I'm pissed at the non-track athletes that sat down the entire time. I have to run 2 400-meter fucking races.
Yeah, that's true. God damn it. Well, on that note, we're gonna end.
Actually, I would like to tell one more story.
Psych, motherfuckers!
I heard this from a coworker, and it's probably one of the greatest stories I've ever heard in my entire life. So, he had a buddy who was he was trying, I believe it was magic mushrooms. He was trying magic mushrooms for the first time.
Okay. Did he have a sitter? Did he have?
I think he had people, but they couldn't find him. No, he was by himself, I believe. He was running through a forest, and he found a garden gnome. So he found this garden gnome, and he brought it home with him, and he put it in his closet and closed the door. And he started calling his friends because he was freaking out about this garden gnome in his closet.
Okay.
So they showed up to this guy's house. Do you know what was in his closet when they got there?
I can tell you it wasn't a garden gnome.
It was not a garden gnome. No, it was a special needs child who was missing he was missing. No. Listen to this. He was missing in the forest for 2 days. And this guy found him and he got medals. He got medals for finding this kid.
He got medals for taking magic mushrooms.
No, yeah, practically finding this garden gnome and bringing it and putting it in his closet. That's absolutely amazing.
That's actually so funny.
That's probably the greatest story.
Wow.
That's movie worthy.
That's impressive.
That's so impressive.
Whatever the guy's name is, I don't know your name.
Shout out to you. Hope that kid's okay.
Shout out. I'm impressed. And on that note, because that was probably one of the funniest stories I've ever heard,
I'm retiring, so
we're done. This is the last Left Wing Fruit podcast
we have
of
our
all
ropes.
time.
We have our ropes tied to the roofs. We're gonna hold hands and jump off chairs and hang ourselves because we're done. We're done forever. No more Left Wing Fruit.
Bye, guys. Jesus Christ. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to see with you again. I don't know the words to this song. I am gonna be here pretty long, 'cause I get the feeling that Slater is in trouble for doing dumb shit, because it's Slater.